Well, it was the second round of street protests on a sixth day of transport strikes and chaos, with unions seeking to bring out at least as many as they had for the first round of protests last week, and something that seems to have been something of a success, with transport staff and rail workers coming out, and not only them, but a huge number of students and teachers as well, all with a universal message of determination.
We're out here all the time. Last Thursday, 90% of our staff came out to protest. Today, there are lots of us out again.
Yes, loads of us.
There you go. It's a pleasure, really, to be out demonstrating to put an end to the impoverishment of basically 90% of French people, who are all affected by this reform. In fact, it's a minority, an oligarchy who would benefit from the new pension system. We don't need pension reform. Other alternatives do exist.
The pension reform, as we well know, is going to mean that we'll have a far lower pension. It's the same for everybody.
Well, French Prime Minister will on Wednesday be unveiling the government's measures for pension reform. But here at what's been one of the biggest days of protest in Paris, there seems to be little hope that any of the deadlock will be broken.
We're putting huge pressure on them because it's not just transport workers like us from our ATP that are unhappy and who don't want this. The reform will affect everybody.
The people are rising up. They're rising up. It's simple, Macron.
Well, after two rounds of protest and huge demonstration, not just here in Paris, but nationwide, it seems that both sides, protesters and the government, are digging in for a protracted fight, with those strikes and protests looking set to continue.